Hi everyone, welcome to what's happening at 476. Would you believe that Thanksgiving is just a few weeks away? And because of that, I've decided that I'm going to make for you my favorite fall, holiday, winter dessert. That is chocolate chip pumpkin bread or chocolate chip sweet potato bread. Now, this is a great dessert for sharing with friends because this recipe is actually for 3 loaves. They're easy, very easy to store, meaning that you can freeze them. Okay? And they're great for eating in the morning, sliced with a hot cup of coffee or a hot cup of tea. But this recipe calls for 11 different ingredients. So don't try to memorize it because even if you remembered all of the different ingredients, it's going to be hard to remember the quantity for each of the ingredients. So I'm going to follow a written recipe here. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to add 3 cups of sugar. It calls for a 15-ounce can of pumpkin puree. If you're doing sweet potatoes, then you would do about 3 medium sweet potatoes for this particular recipe, and you would have to measure it out. So 3 medium sweet potato is about 15 ounces. But I'm using pumpkin from a can, and this is delicious too. All of it out. So now I'm going to add 1 cup of vegetable oil and use vegetable oil. I've already tried to use canola oil and the taste is just a little different. So I like the taste of the vegetable oil the best. 2/3 cup of water. And 4 eggs. And this is basically all of your wet ingredients, other than the sugar. It's an easy recipe to mix up. You don't need a great big mixer, or you don't even need an electric stirrer. You can see, basically, I'm stirring with the whisk. But you're going to get it nice and smooth. And you can see it does not take long to get this together. Already combined here. So next I'm going to put my dry ingredients in. So hold up a minute while I pre-measure those items out. Blend in our dry ingredients. Need my glasses. We need 3.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Pour that in. Start mixing. Like I said before, you can use a hand mixer, or if you want to use your electric mixer, go ahead. But it is so quickly combined that I don't even think you need to even go there. But that's up to you. As I'm doing this, I've already set my oven for preheat temperature of 350 degrees. Okay. So I got my 3.5 cup of all-purpose flour in. Now I need 1 tablespoon of cinnamon and 1 tablespoon of nutmeg. You can even add additional cinnamon if you like a lot of cinnamon in your bread. But I would be careful with the nutmeg. Nutmeg is sort of strong for me. And it also called for 2 teaspoons of baking soda and 1.5 teaspoons of salt. But I always like mixing my seasoning together as opposed to putting in individual teaspoons of salt and cinnamon and nutmeg. So I've already pre-mixed it, and I'm going to combine that right in. Stir it on it. Get on it. Okay. All mixed in. Getting that arm exercise in. When you have it pretty well mixed up, then you can fold in a cup of semi-sweet miniature chocolate chip. But this recipe also, with this recipe, you can use it with cranberries, you can put in walnuts, you can basically put in anything like that, and it tastes delicious. I have tried a few, but today I'm going to put in chocolate chips. And because I like them, I'm not even going to measure them out. I'm just going to toss in as much chocolate chips. See what it looks like? You're just going to fold those in. And what I also like to do is once I get a few down into the mix, I'll put some right on top of the mix after it gets in the 9 by 12 pans. So hold up a minute, have that all mixed. Let me get my pans together. Here are my 3 pans. And what I've already done was I sprayed the pans with the vegetable oil or olive oil earlier. I put in some parchment paper, and they are ready to go. And just push the parchment paper down into the pan. But this is going to make it so easy for these bread to come out, because once it's cooked, you're going to lift this right up, and it's going to bring the bread up for you very easily, and you won't have to worry about the bread sticking to the bottom of the pan. You're just going to hold both sides, bring it up, okay? So we can fill these pans anywhere from 1/2 to 3/4 full. Here we go. Looking good and smelling good. I love to smell those pumpkin and nutmeg and cinnamon. This will bake for about an hour. But you know you have to come back and check on them before you take them out, or take them out and put a knife or either a toothpick down in the center of the bread. If it comes back clean, then they're done. After they're out of the oven, let them set for about I'm going to say about 20 minutes. Let them cool off for about 20 minutes. And you're good to go. Here's my chocolate chip pumpkin bread. Okay, see you back in about an hour after they're out of the oven. I'll show you what they look like. And hopefully you can smell them as well. So hi again, everyone. All 3 of the chocolate chip pumpkin bread is out of the oven, and they have cooled. So I just want to show you how easy it is to take them out of the loaf pan when you use a parchment paper. It lifts right up. Take the two sides, lift them up, and it is out. It is the perfect loaf. And just a reminder again that you can put these in the freezer, and they can last in the freezer for months. Or why not make some and gift them to your friends? They fit perfectly in these little dollar store cans. And it doesn't have to be a holiday that you want to gift a loaf of bread to. What about just because? First, wrap it in foil. Put a nice looking napkin in the bottom. Cover it up. And you're ready to go. And again, just to let you see how nice that bread looks. Chocolate chip pumpkin bread or chocolate chip sweet potato bread. Enjoy it with a cup of coffee or hot tea. Okay, enough for the chocolate chip bread. I just want to remind you that what's happening at 476 is not always preparation of food, but it's all kinds of different projects that we want to do this year. I wanted to be able to inspire other seniors like myself, females, anybody, that you can do whatever you want to do. And of course, sometimes you need assistance from others, but you can take charge and make your space the way that you want your space to be. And probably sometime in January or right after the holidays, the Christmas holidays, I'm going to do my entire downstairs. Downstairs is a bedroom, it's a bathroom, it's a laundry room, a closet, a family room, unorganized, need to be refreshed, and I'm going to be handling those rooms one at a time. So I'm probably going to do about 5 or 6 videos showing you how I refreshed or renovated those rooms. It's probably going to take me from January to spring to get it done, but guess what? I'm going to do it. So come join me. If you like what's going on, then I want you to subscribe and hit that notification button to keep up with what's going on. You see my little grandson back here. Okay, bye-bye. See you soon.